Hello and welcome to the Truly Bedrock Rundown. I'm your friendly neighborhood shepherd Tamer.
And I'm Jessie B. As always, big thanks to our script team and to our editor, CTClunker.
We're here to give you this week's rundown of all the trials and tribulations that occurred on the Truly Bedrock realm this week. Let's get straight into it. Starting off this week is Zap, who after a quick visit to the shopping district, constructs a shop of his very own, cleverly titled Wool World. Zap then returns back to his base area to begin work on a never-walked farm.
The lighting, we use the lanterns. I think they look good, just kind of hanging from the ceiling. And we're just kind of letting this thing grow now, so we can collect some nether wart. Nice.
After finishing up the farm, he heads back to his shop to replace all the item barrels with colored shulker boxes. It's looking like quite the lovely rainbow. Rogue Fox heads to the end dimension once again, this time tagging along with Blue Jay Games. After the two resummon the Ender Dragon, they go out on an end raid, which they finish by admiring all the loot they acquired.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go! Wow, guys, look at all that. We got just over a stack of shulker shells and a bunch of iron, diamonds, emeralds, all sorts of diamond and iron gear.
After building a redstone door for Prowl, Rogue explains his future plans for Foxmart and asks the community what they think he should sell next. And after getting lost because he ate food while going through a portal, Rogue begins the long journey home.
So, I guess I just learned, do not eat while going through the nether portal, because when I did that, it took me to some random place in the nether, first of all. So I have no idea where that was. All I did was I walked through, I saw a ghast, and I knew that was not where I was supposed to be. I went back through the portal, leaving the shopping area, and then I ended up in the middle of this field.
Starting his week in TB, Blue Jay finally teams up with Rogue and they decide to head out for a day in the end. And after a fun dragon fight, they head out to some end islands for some loot.
Throw you?
I think so. See, I'll try to...
Oh, you're
hold
way
on,
up in the air again.
Yeah, now it's going to take me 10 more minutes. It's going to take me 10 more minutes to come back down.
All right, he's like maybe 3 or 4 good hits away.
Yeah. There we go.
Get him. There he goes.
Yes.
But things don't go as planned for Blue.
And after collecting himself off the ground multiple times, Blue gets stocked up yet again, only to lose it all. I guess they don't call it the end for nothing.
And off camera real quick so everybody doesn't have to watch, we'll divvy everything up, split it in half, and then we'll show everybody what we got. And then we'll
Sounds good to me.
Probably end up calling it a day here.
Yep, perfect. I mean, good place to end. We beat the Ender Dragon, and we also raided 2 end cities, and this one was huge. And obviously, we have quite the collection of shells here.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do fine. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, make that 4 deaths. Was that what it was? 1 with the dragon, 3 in the void.
Sounds right.
Well, I took the short way back, waiting on Rogue Fox to come over here, and we'll divvy up the stuff, but I lost the elytra on my back, so now I only have the one in the ender chest.
After doing an end raid with Foxy, Slack works on modifying his kelp farm, hoping it'll produce some more experience. And after Slack finishes half of his farm, he runs into some issues, causing him to toss in the towel and call it a day.
Don't get me wrong, I love the fact that these things are supposed to store XP. But this has had, if I were to go down there, there's multiple chests full of kelp. If I put this in here, I'm literally getting nothing. Nothing. Alright, let's see here. I have nothing in my hand, nothing mending. I am wearing no mending gear whatsoever. This has not been pulled from. And I got absolutely nothing. While this side over here, let's see, has been loaded since I've been online.
After a short break, Slack accidentally triggers a raid in Daphne's area after he bought a raid pass.
As soon as they've finished slaying the baddies, Daphne takes him on a tour of her starting base. He then unofficially recruits Daphne into the Diamond Alliance.
Here, bling bling.
Long live the diamonds.
Long live the diamond.
And after returning to his base to continue his building, Slack buys out Tom's trucks.
Oh, literally right here. That's great. That's great. What's the sign say? I haven't even read this yet. 100% not stolen wood. Truck won't be around too long. Cheap logs. 1 diamond equals 1.5 stack of logs.
Daphne starts off her week by working on her new mansion base. And many stacks of wood later, she then heads off to the shopping district to purchase some much-needed building supplies. After some sleight of hand magic, she manages to finish the exterior.
But I'm so happy with that. I'm so happy with that. Actually, that doesn't look too bad as a thumbnail, maybe. Anyways.
Then she claims herself a book in the Library of Comments and begins adding some of her favorites.
And after some more on her mansion, Daphne discovers the raid that Slack accidentally triggered. She then quickly decorates and adds details to her mansion, stumbling upon Zloy's secret room in the process, providing her with a valuable reward.
Okay. That's not moving. This, though, I didn't do this. So I feel like there's something going on here. I don't know if it's maybe broken redstone or what the heck's going on here. But if you hit that... Wait, what's this? Oh, you found my secret room, Zloy. Here's your reward. Also, you now have a basement. I left another 5 diamond blocks behind a fake wall somewhere. Woo!
And after a skeleton headhunt turned out differently than expected, Daphne wraps up her week by typing more comments into her book.
Okay, and the comment from Victim Born from episode 10 was, "Diamonds are a girl's best friend." Now, I chose this because Victim Born is absolutely right.
Liara starts off her week by showing some of the major progress that has been done to her XP farm. And after an unfriendly welcome in Rogue's shop, she decides it's time to leave a review on not only his, but all the shops in the area, cleverly using cakes.
Talk about a sugary surprise. Now feel free to enjoy this short montage of all the shops she left a review at.
There we go.
After a quick trip to the shopping area for some shulker shells, Cuban restocks the carrot shop, although he is still having a hard time deciding on how to decorate the interior.
So yeah, this is actually looking pretty good. It's actually looking pretty good. I like the bottom better a lot better than what it was before. So yeah, and then if we go right inside, we're gonna open this door. We open it before we hit the string, because the string. I might have to figure something else out for the string that's holding on to that sand right there, but yeah. But the inside, it's looking pretty bland. I'm not really too sure on what I want to do for a design on the inside.
During a trip into the Nether, TNC gets stuck on the loading screen, and after getting out of the portal, he builds a blacksmith repair shop which he's finally able to test out.
And after getting all the redstone set up, here is the first test. Fingers crossed. There's 1. There's 2. Yes! It works. I am super excited about that. Yes, thank you. Alright, so let's make sure we take out all the swords, because we're going to take this over to the grindstone. And the last one. Awesome. Perfect. Yes. I am so glad that worked.
After finishing his digging off camera, Tiz heads to the shopping district. Can't help but admire Daphne's terraforming skills.
Wait, if you haven't seen what's happened here, Daphne Elaine took charge of the shopping area, and look what she did with the place. Looks so good. I love all this. I love it.
And after making a little hobo hut to receive donations, Tiz shapes his recently dug hole onto some squares, which he then covers with white concrete.
Got another 2 shulker boxes full of white concrete powder, so it got us like a third of the way what we originally had. Zloy was kind enough to give me some of his gravel, so that was great. Didn't have to collect any more of it, but that's a lot of progress, a lot more than I thought was gonna get done. I'm kind of thinking maybe we'll do something in the center here too if I fly down. It's quite a lot of flat space here.
He then shows off his feud wall, which he is using to keep track of all the feuds that are going on the realm. And after being perplexed by the cake review, he spends some time trying to decipher what it even means. And to wrap up this week, he tries to undercut the wood market by placing 2 fully stocked trucks around the shopping area.
Let's fly down here. I'll show you what we got. So that one is filled. This one is got a little bit in it. This one is filled, and it says 100% not stolen wood. I'm actually worried that people are going to think I stole it from Rogue Fox for there. So I might have to change that, but truck won't be around long. And then it says, the price, cheap logs, 1 diamond equals 1.5 stacks of logs. Another truck is on fish in a barrel if this is empty. So that is ready to go. We go up this one. It's a really awkward spot. I know.
This week, Prowl enlists the help of one Silent Whisperer, and after being the first people to use the Thunder Shrine on camera, they get to work converting some villagers into witches. And due to some unfortunate events, Prowl ends up dying twice. Luckily, he was able to recover all of his things.
Okay.
This is not good.
Well, this is what I was kind of hoping would go and happen. They're all good. I don't think they'll be able to kill each other because they're all just going to heal.
Yeah, I think they'll be okay. Hopefully.
Yeah.
That's.
I don't have a slab. Oh,
that's a thing.
Well.
All my stuff is like right under here, right?
Yep, right underneath this corner.
Ah! Ow!
You immediately get hit.
Oh god! Pick it up! Pick it up!
Do you have blocks to get out of there with?
Woo! I got it out.
And after many agonizing minutes and frustrating villages, Prowl and Silent finally managed to complete the iron farm. And just as they were ready to test it, 2 iron golems spawned. That seems like a success to us. Prowl then starts his own book in the Library of Comments.
You reply to almost every comment, and I do try really hard to reply back to as many comments as possible. I do 100% read every single one of them. You guys are just really important, and for as long as I am at a point where I have the time to read and comment to everything, I'll keep doing that because you guys are what keeps the channel going. So I do appreciate all of you.
I can get all the features quicker than everyone else, yay! No one's using it for testing, it's completely stupid, completely pointless.
Oh dear. It appears that Foxy No-Tail has encountered an error.
Foxy starts off this week by going over future shop plans and by dropping his shop prices to undercut Silent. He then heads to the end dimension to gather more resources with Slack. And after tallying up each other's loot, the duo are able to restock their shop.
Pretty much rubbish.
Are you ready, Slime?
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready to pick up what I'm putting down?
I'm ready to pick up what you're putting down.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm gonna call Hex. Wow.
I win!
Foxy also tinkers with a melon farm design until he finally gets it working.
Okay, I've pretty much finished. I've tidied up. It's obviously not decorated yet, and I'm thinking about adding a 3rd layer. Everything that was in it has gone through now, has become bone meal, so obviously you don't get a great deal of bone meal.
He then discusses the Village and Pillage update, which triggers a montage of flashbacks. After a break Foxy took because he was getting frustrated, he returns to finish his melon farm.
I can get all the features quicker than everyone else, yay! No one's using it for testing, it's completely stupid, completely pointless.
Oh dear. It appears that Foxy No-Tail has encountered an error. Please be patient while we try to restart him. Restart failed. We do apologize for the inconvenience. Your views are very important to us. Please hold while we try to connect you.
After showing us all the off-camera work he accomplished after his mining operations, Lloyd quickly works on a super smelter and cactus farm.
And so the cactus farm is more or less completed? I mean, alright, not really. As far as the cactus farm go, it's a cactus farm. It produces cactus. You only need so much cactus in your life, so it's really hard for me to be like, oh look, a cactus farm, it's efficient.
Then, after some creative mode experimenting, Zloy logs back onto the realm to discover a review of his shop.
Someone also left a cake review with every single cake, which is not a review of the cake itself, mind you. It is supposed to be a review of the actual shops, as far as I can figure out. For this one, for example, they said, cake review, good prices for rocks, umbrella is a weird logo choice though. And I guess my pickaxe really does look like an umbrella. Good eye, though really, only barely half a cake? Seriously?
And after he teases us with a look at his new town, Moonfall.
Zloy quickly pays a visit to Daphne's mansion before beginning construction on Moonfall. First he builds a hiring tavern for anyone who needs a job. Zloy then figures out a neat way to make newspapers in Minecraft, bringing forth the first map on Truly Bedrock Season 1.
Yeah, we got our first ever issue of the Truly Bedrock Herald. Here it is. Yeah, looks nicer from space, doesn't it? Absolutely, absolutely.
Silent shows the nearly completed spruce wood wall that will surround most of his starting village. He then streams in between recording, so he has a lot of progress to catch us up on.
Yeah, I don't really feel safe over here. I feel like this is Loy trying to send me a message. My god, how many of these guys are there? Can I even get out of this safely? Jeez. So of course, this is Bedrock despawning at its finest. We have just about, oh my god. We actually have like maybe 6 dozen or so zombies over here. If I can actually x-ray through the water. Yeah, there we go. Now you can see just how many drowns are in between our bases in these unloaded chunks.
After discovering the breeding grounds of the drowned, Silent wraps up his week by helping Prowl complete his special iron farm.
This thing looks hilarious.
I'm moving 3 at once.
It's
Being
what's
a little
that game
bit
called?
greedy. Yeah.
It's like Jenga.
I can't even unstack them. Jeez, come on now.
You have to like jump up at the top one to maybe possibly get it.
BJ, DB and Groover all didn't upload this week, but we will catch them next time.
Well, that's all for us this week. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and follow us on Twitter for all the latest updates. We hope that you have a truly amazing day.
Goodbye.